look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. Well, there's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? Well, I won't give up.
In the presence of God, in this community, I, Desiree, take you, Daphne, to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, in joy and in sorrow, in plenty and in want, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow. In the presence of God, in this community, I, Daphne, take you, Desiree, to be my to have and to hold, from this day forward, in joy and sorrow, in plenty and want, in sickness and health, to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow. Daphne, I give you this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness.
Desiree and Daphne, by their promises before God and in the presence of this gathered assembly, had joined themselves to one another as a married couple. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. Amen. Thanks be to God.
Always, no one could ever take you away. A kiss on me, fall into my arms tonight. It's all that me good, it's all me inside. You're mine, and I'm yours. Let's fall in love one last time. Forever I'll make you mine.
Can you ever find a home? I've been looking for that someone. I'll never make it on my own. Dreams can take the place of loving you. There's gotta be a million reasons why it's true. When you look me in the eyes and tell me that you love me, everything's alright. When you're right here by my side, when you look me in the eyes.
But I think it's pretty amazing that we have not one but two beautiful brides here today. How about that? And since we're passing out thank yous, I'd like to thank Desiree for, well, number one, asking me to be the best man, which is fantastic. But number two, I'd really like to thank you for making me feel old. The reason I say that is I used to babysit this one right here. And, you know, she was all cute. She, you know, family on our side, you've seen the picture with her little pigtails, you know, and that Christmas one. The one that everyone goes, oh, she's so cute. That one. You know, that's kind of what the memory's always been. And we've always had this, I don't know, I guess I've always felt a special bond. We've always kind of picked on each other, teased each other. I don't know, almost a big brother, you know, kind of thing. We've always been close. In fact, I was one of the first ones in the family that Desiree came to, and I'm sure it was hard, maybe at first, but it really wasn't hard for me because all I found out is that we both like girls, so that was cool. It wasn't hard for me to swallow it all. Yeah, okay. I get it, really. I get it. The other part that you guys don't know is this whole speech thing. I found this out at about, what was it, about 8:30 last night, maybe? Give or take. So, yeah, you know, so, yeah. And so I was on the way home, and of course, my mind's going, you know, it's like, geez, do I panic? What am I going to do? I got less than 24 hours to come up with, I don't know, say something. And I'm like, you know, I got it. I think I'm good. I remembered that all I had to do was go home, reach into my box of other speeches I've done at all the other lesbian weddings I've done, and it was no problem. So I just simply copied it. It was a piece of cake. So, the first time I met Daphne was at a car event. Weird, for those of you who don't know, I'm kind of a car nut, whatever. And we were back to the 50s at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds. It must have been 4 years or so ago, give or take. And that was the first time. And Desiree is texting me, and hey, we're coming. Where are you guys at? And where's your display? And all this and that. And they found us. And it was the last day of the show. I'll never forget this. And it was kind of about the time we were getting ready to pack up. And you know, we usually bring 8 or 10 cars and always put one in the trailer, what have you. So I thought it was cool, you know, after introducing it. And you're right, Daphne, other than saying hi, you're right, she didn't say anything. And but you know, that's cool. I get it. So as we're getting ready, they wanted to help put this Cadillac in the enclosed trailer. Well, it's a tight fit. You know, I mean, the Cadillac was a big, wide, fat car. And so I was driving the car. Desiree was inside the trailer in the front. Daphne was in the back, being my eyes, right? So I don't hit something. So happy to say we got the car in there perfectly safe, no problem. And I get out of the car, and then Desiree is going to come out the trailer and kind of you know, shimmy between the wall of the trailer and the car. She got about right by the driver's door, and her cargo shorts got caught on the door handle. And so she's kind of trying to stand up and jump up, trying to get these things unhooked. She literally cannot move. And I looked up, and Daphne is on the back of the trailer laughing as hard or harder than I am. I knew right then and there I was going to like this girl. And she had the same sense of humor I did in that perfect time. So it was it was pretty fun. No doubt about that. So about this marriage business. I mean, I consider myself an expert considering I've done it twice. But anyways, bartender, mother of the bride is cut off. Now, the beautiful thing, now seriously, pull it together, the beautiful thing about getting married is that you finally found the person that you, with your deepest desire, want to annoy for the rest of your life. Now, I don't know who's better at it, but you know, that remains to be seen, I guess.
I agree. I love you.
There's a few other words and phrases that I think some of the other married folk here will agree are you know, perhaps key phrases to get to know, you know, during your marriage. Well, for starters, yes, dear, is a good one to keep in mind. Yes, I'll do it right now. I disagree with this one personally, but saying I was wrong, you know, that's a good one. This one, you know, I read this somewhere, but you know, I guess you're supposed to say like you were right sometimes. I don't know. And it'll never happen again. I mean, we can go on and on, right? I mean, there's a ton of these out there, but the most important thing to me that always struck home close to me, for me, was to never, ever go to bed angry. Stay up and fight. You stay up until that sucker is finished. You find out who's right. But for real, on a serious note, there are a couple of phrases that again, I think everyone out here will agree with. It's in a successful relationship, and the phrases that are, you know, a lot of times it's the simple things that make or break relationships, and two phrases that are very important and are, don't ever forget how powerful it is to say I'm sorry, and mostly don't forget how important it is to say I love you. That's absolutely key, and I think everyone out here would probably agree with that as well. With that, shall we toast? All right, Daphne and Des, happiness always.
Thank you.